It is a kind of a preconceived notion that somebody forms about something. Generalization,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
So I won't give temper after this exercise if I do well in that.
Sorry, can you come again?
I won't give temper after this exercise if I do well in this.
Yeah. I will tell you about that. Just come to one or two more words, right?
Yeah.
This one.
L
I'll.
I
I'll. Okay. And do you have any idea about the meaning?
yeah, it's there is a window seat and there is an aisle seat in the bus or in plane.
There's a window seat and there
Like
is an aisle seat, but what is the difference? Like, how will you tell that to a person who doesn't know?
Okay, so aisle seat is just behind that passage or that galiara, I can say.
Okay, so you can also say the galley of the aircraft where the cabin crew walks, right? The middle part.
Yeah.
Okay. That is okay. Good. Yeah. So, your pronunciation is like completely good. It's not like one or two words were there, where there was some kind of messing. That after, like apart from that, it's good. I haven't met many learners who can pronounce like 90% of the words in the correct way. There were some problems. So yeah, that is good. Okay, so yeah, you can also keep on improving, right? Or because as you told me that sometimes you feel that there is a saturation point, that you are already faring well when it comes to speaking part. But then yeah, you can also try to learn something new, incorporate some new activities or something like that. Okay, so there's one good exercise, there's one good grammar exercise basically that gives you some insights about the grammatical parts of English as well as the thinking part, brainstorming. So suppose if I tell you to describe yourself in one or two adjectives that suit your personality, but then the adjectives have to start from M only, M, because your word is starting from M. So with M, can you come up with one or two adjectives?
Can you please
Yeah, sure. I'll give you my example. For example, my word is Soumya. Like my name is Soumya and starting with the word S. Okay, so something that suits my personality is social butterfly Soumya. So social butterfly, there is a kind of adjective that describes me. So you have to frame one or two words. Basically, they have to be adjectives for yourself. But they should align with your personality. It's not just that some word is starting with them. Okay, even if you're not like that, just for the sake of saying, you don't have to say. They should justify your personality in real sense as well.
Okay. So I don't know much about me.
Okay, so who knows if you don't know?
Okay, someone will come someday.
Yes, definitely.
Like MS is Maverick Finger.
Okay, that is fun.
Am I right?
Yes, you're right. Because I don't know, if you're like that or not. But yes, it's just a correct adjective.
Okay, I am.
Okay, I have to believe you there.
Okay, and MS is not mania.
Okay, fine. Okay, I don't know if you're telling me the truth or you're just making up words, that fit the need. Okay, but when that somebody comes, you can learn some new things about yourself, right? Because you told me that you don't know. So you will have to ask that somebody, how am I like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me know the pros and cons of it.
And that smile on your face says a lot that you're still waiting for that somebody to come soon. Okay. So yes, apart from that, can you tell me something about your family in one or two sentences?
Sure, I belong to a farmer family,
Okay.
and there are four members in my family.
Mm-hmm.
One my father, he is a farmer. Second, my mother, he is a homemaker and also sometimes helps my father in agricultural activities.
Okay.
And third, me, and the fourth, my younger brother, who is studying in 12th standard.
Okay. And if I ask you, who's the like closest member of your family? Like whom do you associate with closely?
Though we have a nuclear family, but earlier we used to live in a joint family where my father is four brothers. And I also have grandfather, grandmother, two, you know, two uncles and two big fathers. I can say, elder to my father.
Okay.
My father is the middle one,
Mm-hmm.
two elder from my father, two younger from my father. So yeah, and there are I have six siblings.
Mm-hmm.
I have two sisters, and yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. So are you
And
closer to
yeah,
your
we have two buffaloes
when
as
it
well.
comes to the being closer to somebody? Who do you closely associate with? Your mother or your father?
Mhm. It would be my mother because my father are supposed to be strict, so boys are not so close to father.
Okay. But in my case, it's
Mm,
completely different. It's completely the opposite. We are very
yeah, it's
scared
the
of
other way around.
our mother, but me and my sister, both of us. But with father, we can share anything that comes in our mind, and he's the one. That happens with girls, and vice versa with the
Yeah,
boys. Yeah.
vice versa with the boys
Hmm.
exactly.
Okay.
Mm.
And as you told me that you have been living in a nuclear family for quite some time now. Before that, you used to live in a joint family. So there is an ongoing debate. Which one is better? What do you feel? Because you have experience of both the families.
So can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Again, there's some issue with your internet or mine, maybe with mine. But I was taking classes regularly, so I wasn't encountering these issues. That is why I asked you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was asking you, which one is better? What do you feel? Joint family or nuclear one?
It's complicated, but I think both has its pros and cons.
Okay.
Stand with the one.
Mhm.
So when you are living in a joint family, then there are definitely a lot of person around you, and yeah, you are like always around with people.
Okay.
And but the cons outside that when you are living with the many people, there are chances of conflict rises when 10 person are saying 10 different things. So when we are living in a nuclear family, so that will be hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. But most of what you said, I missed that because of the connection problem. But there's no issue.
So what
I
was the last
understood.
sentence?
I understood your point that both has their own pros and cons.
Okay.
Okay. So
By the way, looking beautiful today.
okay. You hail from Madhya Pradesh, right?
Hmm.
Okay. My memory is good. That means because I'm taking many sessions.
Yeah, definitely. But
Okay.
still, you know that I have library. I am from MP, and
Yeah,
great, great,
because
great.
I'm also good at academics. So, I am kind of a person who memorize things. So that's good. Okay. So
Great.
you hail from Madhya Pradesh. So can you tell me something about your state? Some good points
About Madhya Pradesh or about me?
about about your place.
Okay, so my place. So,
Hmm.
I consider myself fortunate that my place is very safe. There is no calamity, natural calamities. There is no terrorism. There is no like anything, something like Naxals and like no rivers or no flood, no earthquake, no volcanoes, uh, maybe no snow falling. So yeah, you know, we are like very fortunate in this area. So like just imagine you are living in a mountain area, so there you have to face a lot of problems. Like sometimes it's landslide, sometimes snow falling, sometimes maybe the uh, flood or anything. Or if we are living in an area like some areas are like very sensitive, so there you have to face problem. But in my area, people are so normal. So yeah, on that part, yeah, very good. We have good climate, unlimited rain, unlimited like summer, limited winter. So I consider myself very fortunate that uh, I born here.
Okay, that is good. So yeah, that means you're living in one of the safest areas of India.
Yeah, definitely. We can say.
I can relate to that mountain part because we can relate to that. We're having that kind of
You are
weather.
from Uttarakhand, if I'm not wrong.
Hmm. Yes, Rishikesh
But I
basically.
love mountains.
You love
Do
mountains?
you?
I
Yeah.
love mountains, yeah. But I'm fed up of seeing mountains everywhere, every day, every year. So yeah,
Really,
you can
since
say.
childhood.
Now I've become a beach person. When I'm given a choice, mountains or beaches, I also like. I always want to go to some good beaches.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So we had a decent, like pretty decent conversation today. Like we have discussed many things, right? And it was kind of a candid conversation where I got to know something about you, although you don't know much about yourself. But yeah, you can definitely try giving some time to knowing yourself better, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exploring myself.
Yeah, definitely. Hmm. So,
Mm.
do you have any further questions or queries that you would like to ask or you would like to discuss?
Yeah, not any particular.
Okay, okay, that's great. So then can we call it a day if there's nothing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So bye-bye. Take
Okay.
care. And until the
Bye
next
bye.
time,
Take
keep
care.
learning. Okay.
Sure. Good.
Good night.